versus private match. All right, what is the code?
It is black queen, black queen,
Black queen, black queen,
black pawn, black pawn,
black pawn, black pawn,
white rook, black rook.
white rook, black rook. All right.
And then I'm white and you're black, so I'll flip to the black perspective. So that way,
Yeah.
we're consistent. So you can see how excessive this is.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a mess.
It's 2 kings,
Oh.
4 rooks. Oh, 3 kings. There's a king in the center too.
1 queen.
1 queen. The unicorn, the dragon, 2 knights, 4 rooks, 2 bishops still.
Is castling even a thing on this?
I have no idea how it would work. The location of the knights and bishops are super interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it's that way you have a bishop on the white tile and a bishop on the black tile.
Yeah. That's probably why.
I don't even know where I'm gonna start. Okay.
The interesting thing, you cannot move your unicorn or dragon until
timelines are created.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just gonna do this.
Oh, I'm already in check.
Yep.
All right.
You can put me in check too. Oh.
I could. Or I could just take your piece.
Yeah, you could do that too.
It's pretty simple action.
Okay.
Because before the timeline splits, I want to get like as much of a lead as I can.
Yeah.
Because then every timeline after that splinters off from the point where I have the most pieces.
Right.
Did you hit submit? Or are you still
I
thinking?
didn't. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Right? It's I should do it for funsies.
Ooh, timelines. Well, it's a good thing you did that because... Well, I guess it is my turn here, so I can... I don't know why it's not letting me make this move.
The stream's not catching up for me, so I can't see right now.
I'll do that.
You might have to do with you recording, so...
Maybe.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll leave it running just in case.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. What move did you make?
Well, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to move the rook in the future board. I wanted to move that up right next to your king.
Yeah.
And put him in check. Well, wait, no, that's a stupid move. Why would I ever do that? No, that's dumb. Never mind. I don't want to make that move.
Well, it says it's my turn.
Oh.
So did you
Uh.
submit it?
Uh.
Or did I not submit my moves?
You did not submit your move.
Oh, okay, that explains it. There you go. Now you can go. I keep forgetting to hit submit moves for whatever reason.
It's funny because you didn't forget about that at all, like last time.
I did at start, but then when the boards got more complicated, hitting submit made more sense. You know,
Yes.
at the beginning you're just like, oh, I made my move, but like later on, it makes sense that you have to hit submit to lock in your moves.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna pull some timeline shenanigans by capturing you in the past.
Right. And I hate this front board in the future because I don't have any more knights.
Yes. Which knights are a pretty crafty piece. Like
They are.
they're very good at it. I understand how to attack with them in the past.
Yeah.
Um, which like I'm sure other pieces can also attack in the past, but it's a lot trickier. Or at least I don't fully get it yet. Or I guess bishops and rooks can attack on the spaces that they are in the past. No, wait, no. Oh yeah, bishops can attack like a rook in the past, but in the present they're a bishop. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm looking at my unicorn move options, and none of them are looking particularly great. So
No. I like the design of the unicorn and dragon pieces though.
I can see how some people might confuse them for the knights if they don't look careful enough, but they're good.
Yeah. Well, and especially most of the time,
Actually, I'm gonna do this.
most of the time they're going to be on their own. Ooh. More timeline
And
shenanigans.
then up here, this one. And now I'm messing up my moves. Okay.
And then down here, I think I want to do that.
Ah.
A classic fork maneuver. And then I guess I'll move up here as well.
Yeah. Don't like that.
So what did you think of Interface, or at least the first 3 episodes of Interface?
They're pretty wild. I
The
thought they were going with like I thought it was a pretty I had a pretty idea of this consistent running theme for the first like 2 episodes. And then
yeah,
the third episode just completely different. I'm
the
like,
third
oh
episode really sort of establishes some stuff that gets pretty important later on.
yeah,
It's a wild ride. I think the further in you get, the more like interesting it
interesting.
gets.
Yeah. So
As you
I was
start,
hooked. Like it's very unique a very unique presentation style.
oh
Like it
yeah,
just it's
it's you start learning more about like the blue guy, which I won't say too much, but the blue guy might
yeah,
be more similar to the purple guy than you might realize, or not the purple guy, the pink guy.
yeah.
But I won't say how.
Okay. Over here. Well this pocket.
But I've been contemplating about if I want to write about that, which I would like to. I just don't have like my thesis yet.
Yeah.
Whereas like with Petscop, I have like an idea of like essentially it is telling a story that can only be told on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like you cannot tell like which are you familiar with Petscop at all?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can't do that on like any other platform for a couple of reasons, and it's very interesting in how it tells its story, and I think that's part of why it's really interesting. But then also, it the story it's trying to tell is doing some pretty interesting things as well. It's just pretty hard to grasp because it's.
I'm trying to figure out the dragon. Like
Yeah, the dragons, because you have to move in time to a new timeline along the diagonals.
so I see why. Okay, I see why I can't move him yet. Okay, that makes sense now. I was confused. I was like, okay, we have enough going on here. I feel like this dragon should be able to make some kind of move,
Yeah.
but now I kind of see why. Bork, bork, bork.
But yeah, you're not in a great place on that bottom board.
No, not really.
But then again, this game can be very elusive.
It can be. Like I think I'm in trouble, but maybe I'm not.
Yeah, like if you just like pull a Doctor Who or something and like warp on out of there and like pull some like a literal 5D chess move.
Here, I'm gonna do this for now and see where that gets me.
Okay.
And then over here.
Bork. This is why I like cats, because as weird as they can be at times, they will not be super loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna adopt a bunny rabbit pretty soon, and they're almost quiet.
Yeah, like I don't even, but like the sounds associated with the bunny rabbit, I can't even think of.
There aren't much of anything. It's mostly just like a little squeal, like every now and again, or like mostly just chewing sounds, or like physical sounds, not like an actual.
Yeah, not a big like screech or something.
Yeah. Because rabbits are most comparable to guinea pigs in terms of behavior, but guinea pigs are very chattery.
I see. Okay.
They also live longer. Like rabbits live for like upwards of 10, 15 years. So
Yeah.
They're like a dog or a cat in terms of lifespan.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if it would show me what it's attacking in
Yeah.
the past, but I don't think it will, which is unfortunate. Okay. What do I want to do? Well, up here I can do that again.
Yeah.
But that's not as good. I won't necessarily say why. Maybe there's something better. My dragon and unicorn does not have any moves it can do.
I will say I like how it highlights past moves that were made.
Yes. That is a pretty good. Because without that, it would be really hard to follow. What to do about this bishop?
That bottom board is just a fun board.
The bottom one is that one's so weird. I know what to do.
That's the play. That's a play right there.
That is a play. Technically, though, I am well. I don't want to speak my mind too much because then you'll know.
Yeah, no, I got
You'll
you.
know what I see. I don't have many choices of moves on this top board.
No.
So I'm gonna do the alright move.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, this guy's screwed unless he eats himself over to another timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And either way, then the rook's gone.
Yeah.
But can do this.
Hmm.
And I'm not opposed to that. I still lose the the knight there, though,
You
most
still lose
likely.
the knight, which isn't ideal, but it's better than losing the rook.
There's 4 rooks in this game.
That'll be interesting.
There's way more rooks. I don't know how valuable the rooks are.
Rooks are so if you want to know how like valuable the pieces are in classic chess,
Sure.
they have a numerical system that like you know a pawn is worth 1, and then knights and bishops are roughly equal, so they're both worth 3.
Yeah.
So like if you had the choice between 3 pawns or a bishop, then you know they're an equal trade. And rooks are 5. So they're a more valuable piece than bishops or knights.
I get why.
Yeah.
But there's also 4 of them in this game.
Yes, and then queens are 9.
Yeah.
And then you know the king is obviously like priceless.
For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really see a better move on either of these boards.
No.
So I was debating like taking a knight or something on that second to top board, but that's just that's just rook sacrifice basically.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna stick with that move that I did. Progress those boards. Then over here. I think I'm going to leave this little bishop situation exactly as it is, because both of us have bishops that are targeting something.
Yeah.
And if we take the other one, we lose our bishop too. So I think I'm just going to leave that where it is. The issue is that second bishop.
Yes, the one that's attacking your rook and knight.
100%. So, is there something I can do to deal with that? I don't think there is much. And the present is where the present is. There's nothing, no way I can pull it back. So
nope. There's not a timeline that you've been waiting to spring on your opponent.
To spring on you, yeah. Right. All right. Well, if you take out the rook, you lose your bishop. And if you take out the knight, you lose your bishop. So I'm just going to ignore it for the time being.
All right.
And do a very basic move. Like this one.
Fair enough.
And we're going to call it.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that farmost one exactly where it is for a bit.
Well, this might get a bit more interesting for you.
Okay.
So now I'm attacking your queen, your knight, and
Yup.
your rook.
Yeah. Now that's just a typical chess situation. You took out my bishop, and now you're on my queen, and if I take your bishop, then your queen's gonna take my queen.
Yeah.
That's standard chess stuff.
Yep.
Which I know what my rebuttal to that's gonna be.
Right.
Ooh, or I could rebut this way. I might rebut this way. Okay, I have another idea, but you know, similar tactic anyway.
Mhm. I think that'll be my move. Nothing. Well, I mean, I say nothing too complicated, but
Yeah. So
what am I? It will not let me move forward to see the thing I'm attacking there.
this guy is in check. No. Who's it? What's under attack here? Oh, you're gonna transdimensionally attack
Yeah,
my
I'm
king.
attacking you in the past.
Oh.
Because I can move in 2 dimensions, time and one axis.
Interessante. All right. In that case, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, you sort of have to, but probably doesn't
'Cause I
put
don't
you in
think
a
there's any.
great spot.
Is there another? Is there another strat for that? I don't think there is.
No, you have to take it. Otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah, that's the only move I can think of for that. So I'm just gonna do that.
Man, I totally intended to put you in a really tough spot there. Totally planned out.
Well, it still can progress.
Oh
But,
yeah,
um,
it's progressing just fine.
so, the thought of the move to block your thing over here is that. Instead of the rook.
Yeah.
Which I don't know whether that's a better move or not, but did it.
It at least stops that situation from getting
Yeah,
worse.
exactly. Fuck it, I'm gonna put you in the same situation.
Okay.
Submit moves.
It will not let me look to see like where your pieces can move. Which again,
In what sense?
well, so I want to see where the unicorn can move. And if I like you know how like normally like if you look over a piece it can say like oh it can attack here here and here.
Yeah.
It's not letting me do that for whatever reason on your pieces.
Because it's your turn. On your turn, I can see where your pieces can go.
Okay.
So it's based on whose turn it is. Because right now, I can click on your unicorn and see where it can attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to do with whose turn it is.
Oh, I'm getting called by my girlfriend.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm just gonna take this call real fast.
Yeah, no problem. No worries.
All right, I'm back.
Nice. How's she doing?
Huh?
How's her girlfriend
Oh,
doing?
she's doing fine.
Good.
Just her coworkers are a bit. Uh, she does not like her coworkers. She works at a nursing home, now is not a great time to work at a nursing home.
No, it's not.
Um,
My grandmother on my dad's side has dementia, and she's at a point now where it's like she should be in a nursing home, but we can't send her because that's just
yeah,
a
like
petri dish.
that's a hard situation.
Yeah, I can't imagine working there and just being afraid every day about that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, I wish it would show me where your pieces could move on my turn, so that
Yeah,
way I could take that into like consideration for planning. Cause,
100%.
what?
No, I just said 100%.
Yeah,
Completely agree.
like, cause like it would be nice to know like where is this unicorn gonna go? Um, if I do a certain thing, and I don't know. So I think I'm gonna do that firstly. Um, and then I will do that, and wait a second. Why won't it? That's my unicorn. That's not a knight.
I literally said that earlier that like
Yeah.
I can see how people would confuse them.
Hmm. That seems like an alright lineup of moves.
Yeah. You threw me in check twice.
Yeah. It's interesting playing with
Yes, I
three
have.
kings.
What? It's so interesting, yeah, because there's so many potential vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do I do now? Okay, so you're cross-dimensionally gonna attacking this king here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, yeah. There's no reason why I shouldn't just
Take it.
do the same. Wait, what the? Oh, I see. I need to do first and then do that. Okay, so that solves that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, what's going on? Your queen is going for that, so undo that. And this to me looks like a situation where, ooh, I could just do this. Haha.
Ooh. spooky.
Then you did the same thing I did with the bishop there. So then I'm going to rebut with this. And I have one more board left to deal with. I think the way I deal with it is by doing this. And I think that's a good set of moves.
Yeah.
It's super interesting, this board, because we haven't really done much traveling back in time.
No.
So all of the boards are at the same present.
Well, and I could see some games being very different where you decide, oh, let's branch off into a million different timelines. Maybe as you
Exactly.
as you start understanding the game better, you'll start thinking along.
Yeah, we tactically make the decision to do that.
Yes. Now, you might be in an odd situation here because
yeah,
two of your kings.
Ooh.
And you have to get rid of my queen on both of them. Now, I'm sure there's some.
You have to get rid of your queen from another timeline.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is you're just gonna move in some shenanigans.
But I have to get rid of the queen. I can't just block it because that won't work.
Yes.
So, is there even a piece I have that can do that now?
I don't see a piece. And that's not hard to solve. I just move back. And then up here,
we're gonna see when you submit your moves, they might just say game over.
Yeah. Ooh. I still don't see anywhere my dragon can move. Oh, probably because I have to move pieces physically out of the way first. You're attacking my queen with your bishop. And I don't like that. I see the play here.
Ooh. Ooh.
When you don't have a response, just apply pressure somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think that's a clever set of moves. You win.
And game ended. So what ends the game?
I think it's this queen.
I'm trying to see. I think the queen does it.
Yeah.
Because over here... Well, actually, what can I do about the knight?
Probably just move your king away. Because
I can move the king away.
One.
Right. So undo move and
it just buys me more time to come up with a silly plan.
Yeah, exactly. But for this, there's no hope.
Yeah.
Because that's a good corner. And that's just a good chess corner, although there's 2 kings in this version.
Yes.
Well, 3 kings. But all right.
Well, there,
Well, that
there
was.
you
We
go.
didn't even get to test the dragon.
Yeah, it's so hard to move because you have this version has so much stuff going on.
All right. One more thing. Join. Join. Put in a passcode. I have a
Okay,
passcode
hold
for
on.
you.
I'm gonna end the recording just so that way
Well, this one.